Welcome to my series where I review the first 30 minutes of gameplay from games off my Steam library. Alpha Protocol. This one was a challenge, since the first 30 minutes was more or less introduction. Alpha Protocol is a third-person stealth action RPG released in 2009 by Obsidian Entertainment. After some cutscenes, the game starts with you waking up in a hospital room and you hear a phone vibrating. You pick it up, you answer the phone, boom, hot Chinese lady wants to help you get the fuck out of there. Now you basically get a basic understanding of how the dialogue works in the game. Depending on your dialogue choices, the characters care more or less about you, and you have to find a balance in that, which you get to know later on. The game controls with the standard WASD to move, right click to aim, and left click to shoot. Spacebar is the action key where you pick up, open, and activate different things. The game was built for PS3 and Xbox 360 first, and then ported over to the PCs, and you can really tell this on the controls and movements of the character. There are some minigames mixed in the gameplay from which you pick locks, hack terminals, or hack alarms. The alarms are basically match a few numbers to tiles, and the lockpicking is the same as the Elder Scrolls games. The terminals are definitely the hardest of the bunch. You have to match two different text strings in a clutter of other strings that continuously changes. You have to use WASD and the mouse, but the mouse controls are really buggy and, well, really clunky. The actual enemy NPCs in the game are very easy to take down if you're very stealthy about it. You get a silenced tranquilizer gun, which has garbage accuracy, but it takes people out in one hit. Now we come to the pros and cons section. The game seems to have an interesting branching story and interesting characters. The gameplay is simple to understand and you always feel a sense of progression. Even in the earlier stages of the introduction, it still got me to feel tense in the tense moments and managed to get me invested in the story. Cons. As stated previously, the game is ported from console, so it feels really weird to play with mouse and keyboard. The graphics are a bit dated, but it's an 8-year-old game, so there's that. The last con is that the minigames are either too easy or too clunky. There's no middle ground. I'd say if you enjoy stealthy RPGs with heavy story, I really recommend it as long as you can get over the controls. And with that, I say goodbye.